Good day to you. I am Owen Seats. I'm a respiratory therapist here at St. Alphonsus Regional Medical Center in Boise, Idaho, and I would like to discuss the bubble humidifier. A couple of topics today. I'm going to assemble the bubble humidifier and talk about how it's assembled. And I'd also like to cover some do's and don'ts when using a bubble humidifier. So let's begin with assembly. When the bubble humidifier comes out of the package, it should have two parts. You'll want to remove these plastic tabs if it's of this design. And then you'll just screw this in on the top of the bubble humidifier. You want to be careful not to cross thread it, but it should go on with relative ease. And now it's ready for use. The cannula that you'll be using will attach right here. And then this piece will attach to an oxygen flow meter. And I know this by it being green. You'll need to take off the adapter. And you also want to be careful about not cross-threading this. And it should go on pretty securely. And then this, of course, will plug into the wall. We commonly find if the patient might be desaturating and we're following the system back from the patient, cannula's in their nose, everything looks good here. It's bubbling, but maybe not as much as we heard it earlier, that this might not be connected as well. And so you want to make sure that's pretty well connected there so that we don't have any leaks coming from here. That's a common problem. This too, when you put it on, if this is too loose and isn't on here snug, it can cause gas to leak out of that, and then you don't deliver it downstream to your patient. So that's assembly. What I have seen in the past is sometimes when people don't have this piece, it might have been taken from the package. Folks will try to be creative and shove one of these into the top piece here. That doesn't work because it isn't a sealed or a tight system. And what you'll get is leaking around this piece if it's shoved into that back section. So I wouldn't advise doing that. The other thing when it comes to connecting O2 delivery devices to this is specifically for a nasal cannula. And you can run up to 6 liters through this. Kind of depends on your hospital. You need to double check that in your policy and procedure manual. But this is really designed for a nasal cannula. I have seen people try and put a simple mask on it or non-rebreather. It just creates too much back pressure. This thing will start squealing. It's quite obnoxious, the sound it'll make, but it is not designed for higher flows. It is really designed for flows between 1 to 6 liters. And if we need to go higher, we probably need to switch O2 delivery devices, maybe go to a high flow or a super cannula or a mask delivery system. The humidity on this is not the most effective humidity. It is passive at best. Humidity works best if there's heat and time. So if we're looking to humidify and warm the gas, we probably should be looking at a high flow setup. And we can run those lower, or we could go to a super cannula. It too has a non-heated reservoir like this, so it's more passive on the humidity, but it might provide a little bit more relief if we have to go to a higher flow. So those are just some simple rules to live by when it comes to the application of the bubble humidifier. I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day.